These are fake. Made a throwaway account. How the hell do I process? Security cam footage showed my husband, he's 47, fabricating a problem he blamed me for. How the hell do I process this? We've been going through a rough patch, been together almost a decade. Haven't sent me lists or pictures, and today is something. I'm diagnosed ADHD. Why does everyone has ADHD? I'm like an excuse to like take medication. And then check the footage. What's going on? One of the signs. I don't care about this. I recently found out that the sister who has hated me my whole life is my biological mother. Holy shit. It's crazy. I'm not gonna read it, but judging by the title, it's crazy. I just ended a casual relationship with my school friend. Males aren't your friends. Well, they can be your friends, but how's my bit rate? They can be your friends, but like not like talking all the time, you know? Like if you're like texting constantly and stuff, that's not your friend. My school friend and I match on Hinge. Oh, 19. I feel like my boyfriend doesn't care about. My boyfriend is 20. Our relationship is basically long distance since a few months, even though we don't live that far. What hurts the most is that during the day he mostly doesn't have time for me. Looks like the bitrate's getting stable. What if I drop it some more? How high is it supposed to be? I put it at 3,200. So I put it like 1,000 less. Well, I'm just gonna read these for a while I test this. Cause I don't know, I kind of want to stream still, just for a little bit. Our relationship. Okay, what's going on? What hurts the most is that during the day he mostly doesn't have time for me, and put it in quotation marks because it's not like he's doing something super important, at least from my point of view. We both go to college, so I'm aware that he's sometimes busy with his classes. However, even when he gets home, he rarely texts me. When I text him, he usually replies after a few minutes. It's rare for him to stay on the phone, and we barely call each other. During the day, he barely texts me, and he spends time with his... Most upsetting part is that usually at this time... What? The only time he'll actually respond and text me instantly is in the evening night. So after he gets out of his classes. I've been struggling with my mental health, and every time I try to talk about it, he says, sorry you feel that way. That's not an acceptable answer. That's not. It's just not an acceptable answer. I would just say, bye. No. Okay, it doesn't say how long they've been with each other. So, if they just started dating, you know what? Long distance since a few months. He might just be like kind of busy. I don't know. I just think he's busy. And some guys, guys are like, if they're not shithead fuckboys, then guys are mostly like, they appreciate that you're there. Like, and they don't really have to talk. They don't have to like talk to you that much. Generally. Like they're just okay with you being there in their life. So I think he cares about you. I just think maybe you need like a friend to talk to. And if you want him to, talk to you more, it says that every time you try to talk, you're sorry that feel that way. Just say, I don't feel acceptable with that answer. Like, I, this is bothering me a lot. Like, just say it hurts my feelings and stuff like that. Like, say what emotions you're feeling. Like, it makes me feel like you don't care about me. Or it makes me angry, or it makes me say like an emotion. It makes me feel this. I don't ever read it, so I'm not gonna write this. Because I'm big. I got cheated on, but she claims it's not cheating. This is so long. Is this real? Blah 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 blah. Dating this girl for 7 months. It was casual hookup. Casual. And then we started liking each other. She told me she was gonna date other men. And then we went on serious dates, and then um I think it's not cheating. I'm sorry, it's not, because you're not together in a relationship. I'm not reading the rest of it, but it's not cheating. Like you have to like take her out. You need to take her out to dinner and then be like, grab her by her hands and be like, you want to be my girlfriend? Like that kind of thing. You can't just be like, whatever. I feel like that's, and if she's saying like, oh, we're casual, then take it as that. Don't take it as anything else. My hair is so annoying. So I don't know. Oh, what happened to music? I don't have it on repeat. My shirt says, it says me and there's a heart around it because I love me. Oh, am I overreacting when my girlfriend wants to go to house parties? Your girlfriend shouldn't be going on parties. We've been together 2 years. Okay, people can do whatever they want, but if you're going to a party, let me read it. We've been together 2 years, and then 6 blah blah blah. My girlfriend went to hot parties a lot more than she does, but she lived in a house with 5 people. Makes sense. There's always stories of this creep showing up, and this person was sexually assaulted, and my girlfriend was caught flirting with a man at her house, and I found out from a friend, and they broke up. My girlfriend came back to me, apologized, and has been the best girlfriend, took accountability. That's good. 2 years later, she wants to go to a house party for her friend's birthday. She wants to be a wingman, but is trying to blah 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 blah. She comes back at home at 1 or 3. Are they living with each other? Whoa, I remember the past 2 times she went out. She doesn't remember the nights. She was blackout. I had massive anxiety for 3 days. Another time she went to a house party I went to, I literally helped her friend throw up in the toilets. And I think this guy knows. I told her this, but you know what? This guy knows what's going on. He doesn't like it. I don't think they're compatible at this point in time. Because if this is genuinely what she likes to do, then I don't think you're compatible. And I'm not like a age gap person, but like you can date someone, like I kind of think as long as they're 18 you can date them, like as long as they're older. That's my opinion. However, I think you have to take into account, you know, when you're before 25, you want to go out and do things a lot. It could be just her personality, but generally, you know, that's typical with a lot of people. But as you start approaching 30, like you kind of feel more like there are certain things like you slow down doing sometimes. But I kind of feel like maybe they're not compatible at this point. So this is kind of stuff she wants to do, and you don't want it, or you don't want her to do it. That's just not going to go well. She's going to keep doing it. How long did I talk about that for? I do like reading Reddit posts. I just don't like... I'm just not, you know, I'm not part of the Reddit community. Like a thin rectangle. Just found out my ex. 25. The ex is 25, pursued me and claimed to be single while he was in a relationship living together with a fiance right before he got married. To preface, I did not know he was in a relationship and he actively denied it. You just stop talking to him. Like, get him out of your head. I don't know what to tell you. He actively denied it every time we interacted, and I made sure to ask every time. I just found out the guy I have a history with got married, and then the whole time he's repeatedly messaged me. Yeah. He was in the Navy. This is how some people are. I knew he was moving away, and then it was only messaging and video chatting. There was no physical contact or meetup. And then blah, 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 blah. I have screenshots and blah, blah, blah. Single, wants to be with me, wants me to visit him. And then months before they got married. I will say, if you're dealing with a married person, sometimes they're just leading you on in a way that's just because it's fun. It's not really any more deeper than that. And like the person that they're married to is like always there. So it's just there's nothing deeper than this. It's just like a fun thing. And that's it. I don't know what else. If you were in her position, would you want to know? If you were me, would you tell her? If I was in her position, it just wouldn't happen to me. Personally, it wouldn't happen to me. If you were me, would you tell her? The problem with telling her is it could backfire hard. So, okay, next one. My half-sister started cyber harassing me because my half-sister is 18 and I'm 28. She's angry, block her. Yeah, just block her. I ignored her and so many people engage, and then she'll find out. What? You're 10 years older than her. I think, no offense, but I think you'll be okay. Just try to block her. It's not like... You'll be okay. I, at 19, need advice about my 4-year relationship. So they were high school sweethearts. He's my best friend. I broke up with him. He is your high school sweetheart. My heart is in pieces. Who's this? Oh, the girl is writing this. Today's Monday. On Saturday. Whilst. Might have to be... Is this related to the story? Let me read it really quick. He kept calling me a crazy bitch. Tell me you did nothing wrong. Okay, there's a huge... Okay, you shouldn't call your girlfriend a crazy bitch, but it does not say... You absolutely cannot call your girlfriend a crazy bitch. But it does not say what she said before. So, and I kind of understand, you know, you're kind of thrown off guard if someone does something drastically different than what you're expecting. And then you're just like, hey, what the hell? It might escalate, like... What the fuck, you didn't tell me? It doesn't say, what the fuck, you didn't tell me you were doing this and that. And then he probably responded in the same tone. But if she actually did say it calmly like this, and then he said this, that's not good. Because sometimes you just get, like, angry, and then, like, you know, you start fighting with each other. That's pretty normal. But yeah, you can't call your girlfriend that. Just kept telling me nothing's wrong and I'm being insane. I feel like he blindsided me and has no regard for us. Yeah. And then him and my family, and then blah blah blah. So, he didn't even tell me whereabouts in Spain that we're going still. Now I have no idea where he is. I kind of... Okay. I need space, I think we're gonna break up. This can't be... He said, okay. He probably wanted you to... He probably wanted this to happen because what I know about some guys is they won't break up with you, but they will do things to make the girl break up with them. I've seen that happen a lot. So, and you guys have been together since high school? I love him, and then he didn't respond. Yeah, I think he might just be kind of over the relationship, honestly. He left you, and then he didn't say anything. He honestly probably has, like, another girl. Like, honestly. Should I even? I'm not gonna say this. Never mind. You're so young and blah blah blah, yeah. My boyfriend, okay, they're around the same age. Seems to have a porn addiction and may not be over his ex. Does he deserve a second chance? Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. You know what I'm saying? The title covers two things. I found out my boyfriend of 2.5 years likely has a porn addiction and that he may not be over his ex. I've been looking after his phone and checking for new emails for job applications. You're looking at his phone. Be careful if you're gonna do something like that. A lot of girls do that. Be careful if you're gonna do that. Creation of an OnlyFans account. This is a problem, I feel like. Subscription, so he's paying women, basically, while he's in a relationship with you. That's a little bit sketchy. Mostly free ones. But I expect... Okay, so he doesn't... She doesn't know for sure if he's paying. I found a hidden folder of his ex-girlfriend who I thought is downloading photos from her social media. He also admits he was having direct contact with her. He's not over her. He's not over her. Just not. I don't have to read this. He's not over her. I'm sorry. Okay, the porn addiction, I'm sorry, I don't really... I think it's healthy to look at porn. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff I read online about some women are like, I don't want him to look at porn. Like, if you don't want him to look at porn, that's fine. That's your preference. But most people do. So it's kind of like... Like, you know, guys get up in the morning and then they jerk off. I don't, it's just weird. I don't know. As far as the porn addiction, I don't know, I kind of feel like whatever a little bit about it. But if it's a problem for you, then that's different. The talking to the ex and having pictures of her and then talking to her is the ticket. So blah blah blah. He still likes her. I don't know. That's it. Am I seriously attracted to my friend? You're not friends. I keep seeing stuff like that. You're not friends. Consider them a close. If you're talking to, if you're a woman and you're talking to a guy, like talking to a guy, it's not like it's stepping over the friend line. Honestly, it is. I don't need it. I'm not gonna read this. Moving on. Can I actually check? This is promoted. I at 26M is having problems with my girlfriend's 21. Dated my girlfriend for 6 months and she finally decided to tell her parents. That was how we met. She was 16, I was 21. Like I said this earlier, I don't care about age gaps. However, I'm talking about 18 and older. That right there is weird. Sorry, it is. My boss hired at the place we both worked, and I was the supervisor. That's another problem. Because you have some sort of like power over her. You have power over her in work, and you have a power over her in your age. That's just the facts. At that point in time, I was in a committed 6-year relationship. My relationship with her at 16 was strictly coworker friendly, and I'm not a cheater, and she was under 18. Fast forward 5 years later, we started to talk. Her parents are threatening me with legal action. I kind of feel like, well, she was young. I kind of feel like her parents didn't even need to know that. I don't know, that's kind of that's a hard one. He's 26 now. Guys, I don't know. I'm trying to explain nothing inappropriate ever happened. Okay. This is what I think. I don't think the girl should have. There's some things, in my opinion, you don't have to tell your parents. It might just be due to my own personal thing, but I kind of feel like there's some things you don't really have to tell them. But since she did tell them, you guys are both legal adults. If her parents are threatening you with legal action and you didn't do anything, you genuinely didn't do anything, then there's nothing to worry about. If you did do something, then Maybe that's why you're writing the post, because you're scared. Because you did do something. But if you genuinely didn't do anything, you're not dating the parents. You know? I don't know. If nothing happened and there's nothing, then you're good. I don't know. That one was kind of hard. I think I'm getting broken up slowly by my boyfriend. I've been dating 10 months, and then things have been going well, except I've never felt like I'm a part of his life. I don't get brought around with his friends or family. That is a red flag. And there's never really any mention. I know it may be normal. I don't think it's normal. 10 months. The only exception is what's happening now. He's done this once before where he went quiet. Only lasted a day and a half. At the time he told me he didn't feel like. The only exception is what's happening. This song was distracting me. I love that song, but it was distracting me. I was happy, but I assured him now many months later it's happening again, except it's been 5 days. Although he's been opening what I sent him on Instagram, in that one message, he told me he had a lot going on. I know he has a lot of pressure. He didn't message you in a week. And he's kind of old enough. I'm sorry. I just think maybe he genuinely has something going on. I think using the avoidant excuse, it's an excuse. Sorry, it is. Because you're getting a message from your girlfriend and you're just not answering. That's juvenile. So it's either juvenile or it's intentional. So take that as you will. Something in I met on CMB. What is that? CMB. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume it's a dating website or something. I'm not even gonna look it up. I don't really care. We're both not looking for anything, but I got feelings and I told him. He said he wasn't ready for a relationship, but that he still wanted to see me. Keep that in mind. He doesn't want a relationship. And he told you. Every time we go out, he acts like a boyfriend. He will text me. At first it was reciprocal, and then he turned cold. How can men be so heartless? What is the question here? What's the question here? I don't get it. He told you he's not. He told you he's not interested in a relationship. He's talking to multiple people. He's not interested. It's a game. It's a game for, you you flirt with someone and then you just stop talking to them. It's like fun. So I'm sorry, but you're part of his fun. And you need to get over this person quick. My boyfriend dumped me. I don't hear about this happening that often. In my offline, I don't hear about this happening. Like, honestly, I don't. So I don't know. The boyfriend doesn't usually dump the girl. It's usually the other way around. So I don't know. Post that on another subreddit. One week post breakup with my boyfriend of 3 years, mainly because my mom disapproved of him. He felt like he shouldn't have to teach me how to put him first. It should come from within. He was fed up of telling me to reduce. He sounds like, I don't mean to just throw this term out, but he kind of sounds like a narcissist. Or this is like a narcissistic tendency type of thing right here. Telling me to reduce visits to my family, and if you have enough love for him, you should do all the stuff. He broke up with you, then that's it. Just stay out of that relationship. I wish me and my boyfriend had more sex. We've been together 8 months, and I feel like we barely have sex. I'm hypersexual. But this is my first real relationship. I should be willing to have sex with him multiple times a day. I'm not expecting to have... The thing about girls... And I had this problem too. Honestly, I had this problem, but... Which I sort of got over. I don't feel like this anymore. Because I have a lot of really great men in my life. Girls need to know that, and women need to know that men are way more emotional. They're emotional. And why this is relevant to the post is that there could be a whole bunch of reasons why he doesn't want to have sex. You know, if a guy is like, you know, he's not, they're not always in the mood. Like, they're just not. You know, if they can't get thing up, they could be thinking about, you know, other things, or they're just not horny. I'm not expecting to have sex with them every day. We have sex about 5 to 8 times a month. I wouldn't care that much. Okay, this is for the women. If you're a man, just don't be on this stream. If you're a woman and you're expecting to know how a guy knows how to do something and he doesn't, and you're in a relationship, it's valid for you to tell them how to like, just tell them how, and that's it, and then just keep practicing. Says he doesn't really notice. Just ask him, hey, what do you think about her sex life? Is it too little? Is it too much? I don't know. I kind of just think this is normal. Honestly, I think this is normal. I think most of the time, like, guys that can only, you know, coming for them is a lot of work. And it's not like they're doing it in private, like jerking off. They're like, they have like a person to perform for, so it takes like a lot more, like, capacity. Okay, that's enough of that one. How deep can the impact of this be on me? 21M because of what my girl told me to. We've been in a relationship for more than a year and worked out together. We have me to never share nudes because it's a few days ago she gave me a glance of her post leg day fully clothed. When I asked her to send me those, she denied, saying it makes me look like I'm desperate for your attention. This hurt me. I don't feel comfortable with those pictures being on someone else's phone, and then my personal boundary, which you should. That's it. That is so clear. I don't feel comfortable with the pictures because it invades my boundary. That's it. If that's what she says, I feel like that was put very, very well. It shouldn't coerce things that she doesn't want to give to you. I feel like the only one that has completely accepted this relationship, I don't see things. This girl, she's been showing little to no interest in sexual acts. I don't feel sexually attracted to her anymore. I don't know what to tell them. If you're not compatible, you're not compatible. I feel like you could say that about all these, but if having sex like is super important to you and you're not getting that, then just you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be happy, and then that's it. So. But the other thing I will say about the sex thing is that if you're hypersexual and you're trying to be in a relationship, that I kind of feel like that's kind of up to you to get that under control a little bit, because people aren't always, that's not like a realistic expectation, like for everyone to be, you and your partner to be like hypersexual like all the time. It's not realistic. That's like a juvenile thing to expect something like that. It's not realistic. I don't know how else to put it. That's it. My girlfriend has extreme anxiety of losing me. Oh, these are lesbians. Yeah. After 2 months. My girlfriend, I started dating 2 months ago. We've seen each other on and off for a year. She asked me to make it official with her entire trunk full of lights and flowers. Oh, that's nice. I did feel as though I wasn't ready, and her whole friend group was there, so I felt like a piece of shit if I said no. Yeah, that's valid. First couple weeks were great. She wants to be with me all the time, comes out of work so she can hang out with me. Text me she's sad. This is what, you know, two girls in a relationship, it's just emotional. She has dreams of me cheating and she'll be, this is just a lot. 2 months. One thing I'll say about, this is just super emotional. If that's too much for you, you don't have to be together. But if she's acting like this in the very beginning of the relationship, that's probably the person she is. Like, she's probably gonna act like that. And that's probably her personality, that she acts like this. So, unless if you're willing to constantly validate her and all that, I would say get out of this relationship. I feel trapped. It's becoming unattractive and uncomfortable. You just end it. Just end it. Holy crap. It's not formatted, it's funny. It's really funny, it's not formatted. She's just like... I feel like my friend, that's not your friend, accused me of gaslighting him and being passive aggressive after I expressed that I wanted things to be more balanced. It's not, you're not friends. I keep saying that over and over, it's reoccurring. You're not friends. If you have a male friend, you can be friends with a male as a woman, in my opinion, but it has to be like, if you're talking to each other every day and stuff like that, online gaming and phone calls, this is probably too much. I would say it's more rare that men and women can be friends. It's more rare. So if you're gonna be like, I'm friends with this person and we're not attracted to each other, okay, fine, you're the very, very low minority, but majority speaking, this is not. This is turning into some sort of relationship beyond friendship. I always felt like we would always do what he said. He only showed interest in the games he wanted to play. Same thing with movies. So you're basically, you're not going to want to hear this, but you're dating. There's been a few occasions I asked him to play a game, he says no, and then he plays it with friends. And then he's forcing him to pick between me and his friends. I'm not gonna read this, I'm sorry, but I think I got enough from it. If you need other friends or an actual boyfriend, then get that. Because it just... You're in a relationship, or you think you're in a relationship, and that's not the case. Caught my boyfriend cheating on or not? Caught boyfriend cheating or not? I don't know. Caught my boyfriend texting another woman on Instagram after changing his password. We're together 7 months in a long distance relationship, and I've met... I'm sorry, I have like chronic, like, mucus. Good plans of getting married. There's no fights or arguments. He lives in a hostel and traveling back to his hometown. We won't have any best friends of the opposite gender. That's fair. Both possessive. Complimenting the opposite gender is micro-cheating. Good night, cutie. You know what's going on. I don't know why you're writing this post. Or unless if this is a troll and they're just making shit up. But you know what's going on here. And to be honest, can I just say something? If you're a woman, I'm assuming it's just women here, hopefully. If a dude isn't all about you, just fucking leave. Honestly, I'm not even joking about that. If there's like any kind of like questions or confusion, there shouldn't be, so just leave. My boyfriend, my non-binary boyfriend, M, decided he wants to hang out with his sisters during our second date. I had a rough past. We've been dating 3 weeks and had a successful first date. How old are you? 19? What's going on here? You wanted to... I don't know. I don't want to read this one. I'm sorry. I don't even care. My wife? Why do they write this? My wife. Okay, I'm male and my wife is female. We've been married and have 2 children, 12 and 3. My wife has been abroad for 2.5 years while I stay home taking care of the kids. Interesting. I'm currently an undergrad and I don't have a job. She's the one supporting. She pays the bills and food. We had a conversation about certain boundaries in our relationship. She agreed that we wouldn't wear revealing clothes, and while she was still here, she never did. And moved abroad, she was still wearing those types of clothes and posting them. She says I'm being controlling. She told me I should get a job. Sorry, that's... I changed my situation. The only... Okay. I would... This is gonna sound terrible. I would agree with the wife. Except for the fact that they have kids together. So I don't agree with her at all. Like... The wearing revealing clothes and you're kind of telling her not to is a little bit controlling, but the fact is that she has kids that she's leaving with you, and I don't think that's okay. At all. I don't go out that much. My life is taking care of the kids. Yeah, I think that's shitty, honestly, of her. How to handle the situation? It's tough. I just feel like, I don't know, if she doesn't care about, if she doesn't care about like that she's leaving the kids, then I don't know. I don't know. But it's the way she's acting. Like if she's like, oh yeah, I care about you guys, but then she's kind of acting like this, then it doesn't look good. I don't think your relationship looks good at all, just from reading this. Oh my god, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. It's fun though. And oh, I got a stream tonight. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna do Monkey Ball. Maybe, if I'm in the mood for it. Okay, I'm 26 and I ended my 6-year relationship and I want to mend my friendships I've ruined. I want to say that 100% I take accountability. I should have never let my relationship interfere in my... This just happens. It just happens. I don't know. Okay, so basically their relationship started going bad. 3 years, they were still arguing. I haven't really talked to my friends for about 2 years. Started talking about and hanging with my friends. I talked to them about what happened. I'm sorry, a few of my friends are still very upset, understandably. I don't know what she wants here. How to mend the relationships. The only thing you could say is what you said. I'm sorry for neglecting our friendships, like during my relationship, but just keep acting like their friend. I don't know. Just keep acting like their friend. And you should be good. Maybe. You don't have to do anything crazy or extra. Just be there as a friend. That's it. Okay, keep checking my bit rate. I can't tell if my girlfriend. Okay. 2 girls, jealousy issues. Check my phone. What I know about lesbians is they're super. 2 girls in a relationship are just, it's just emotional. So it's tough. It isn't how it sucks. I kind of feel like, yeah, if like the thing in lesbian relationships is like, you know, one of them You know, a lot of times, like a guy, you know, they could fight and then they kind of get over it. But, you know, two girls, it's kind of hard. And, like, you know, you, like, keep thinking about things a little bit differently and, like, more emotionally. So, I don't know. I'm not like that. I'm not super, like, experienced in lesbian relationships. But it just sounds like a lot. I don't even have any advice, so I'm sorry. I feel insecure about a new relationship. I just got in a relationship with my girlfriend, but the night before I asked if she was drunk, I was putting her phone away to charge it for her and her screen unlocked. She was essentially texting, sexting, and calling other men baby and my love. How much she wanted to have sex with these men. She was talking to other people. She sent them pics I've never gotten from her. I also found a video of her having sex with. This is fake. This is fake. I have the Reddit eye. I can tell if it's fake. My boyfriend and I, they're probably all fake. My boyfriend and I have been together for over 2 years, lived together. I'm kind of getting tired of reading these. We had a conversation about fitness. I started lifting weights and then just writing this. Okay, the girl's writing this. He confessed he was more attracted to me when I was leaner. Then he said he loved me more than anything and wanted to be with me. I personally don't understand how a relationship can work without the attraction part. Agree. For context, I'm 5'5". Most people refer to me as thick. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about any of this stuff. The eating disorder and I don't care. But I think the thing about like weight, for example, is like if you want to be a certain weight and you're happy with that, then that's that. Like, you know, if you're thick as you say and you want to be thick, you like that for yourself, then that's great. Maybe says he's more attracted. I don't know. It kind of depends. Like, are you guys intimately still involved with each other? You know? All of this other stuff, I kind of glanced over it. He, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes guys, they just say something, they just say things that are so stupid. Like, they'll just kind of say something and then, because they're not like thinking that hard about it, they just say it, and then it's just like, you know, you'll be like, oh my fucking god, you know? Like, what the fucking, you can't like go to sleep and all this shit. But you know, I'm mostly the one looking to start sex, and I've been feeling like the excitement and attraction are the same. And he's simply burnt out from work. I said this earlier. Men are emotional. A lot of guys don't, a lot of girls don't think so, but they're super emotional. And you kind of do have to like learn that. So if they're not in the mood, a lot of times they're just not in the mood. Like it's just if they're tired from work, then they're tired from work and they can't get hard. I don't know like how else to put that. It's just I think he's I think he's attracted to you. I just think, you know, I think maybe she's or you know, she's thinking too much about things. That's all. All right, an hour and 30 minutes. I'll do one more. Husband. Okay, her husband had ironclad no cheating rule for marriage, but was found cheating on me with many women over 3 months. I met my husband 15 years ago. He had one rule. He won't accept any form of cheating. Okay, fair. I found my husband engaged in phone sex with a porn site. I immediately confronted him and he admitted to the whole thing. He's had emotional affair with a woman, and then he's pressuring me to forgive. Wow, what a one to end on. Um, engaged with phone sex. It's unforgivable. And you're married. Divorce.